Hello and welcome. We are starting the video off in the Bronco because I am going to Richmond. And I'm going to Richmond because I'm going to go to Diversity's Power Hour and I am meeting fellow thrifters and resellers, Melissa and Addison. Both of them I've met because they approached me thanks to this YouTube channel. So I love that. And I'm actually going to pick up one of my IRL friends. We've been friends for like 10 years almost now. And I'm going to take him thrifting for the first time. And we're going to do the Diversity Power Hour. So this is definitely going to be a trial by fire for him. But I also have a couple other places up in Short Pump in Richmond that I want to go to first before I meet Addison and Melissa. So let me go ahead and get started on my journey because I got to pick him up first, and then an hour and a half away we go. So we have now, this is Brandon.
How's it going? My
friend in real life. This is
not real life. This is not real life. This is simulation.
Anyway, we're here at Diversity. This is his first time thrifting.
Yes. And
this is going to be interesting.
Also being at Diversity.
Yeah. You don't really come up this way. No. But Addison and Melissa are actually already inside. They were early, so they said they already got a shopping cart for me. And we're just going to spend the next 3 hours thrifting. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, I mean, 3 hours?
Yeah. I told you that!
You did, but it's sort of sinking in now.
All right.
But yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah. We're going to go in, meet them, and probably have a full vehicle when we're done. Or at least I will. He'll just be in here.
Yes, I'll be stuff.
Okay.
So every so often we'll meet up. Well, this is my first official time meeting up with you guys.
Well, last time.
I just went up and I was like, wait, are you these?
Yeah. Are these for me to look at?
Yeah, if you don't want them all, think about it.
Mizuno. I've not tried their clothing. I've only sold and found their shoes one time. And it's a large size, so I'll try it.
I wasn't even familiar with that brand at all.
It's a running brand. Their more recent styles of running shoes can do well. But I've not tried selling their clothing, so. IO. That's cute.
Especially if it's got an emblem on the side. It's very specific for running.
You don't want the 3X Athleta? No?
I took it all to...
You can't move it? Oh.
Oh, so my friend actually had these. They got hole in the back pocket. Oh, yeah.
We all keep doing that. We all keep picking them up.
It's like, this is damaged.
There's a stain on the back of them, and then there's a hole too. We all keep finding the same problems.
Yes. That's why we all get along. We're attracted to the same problematic ideas.
What are you throwing at me? Maybe the brewery went out of business. Or maybe they're just getting rid of... Oh, give me that. Give me that. No, give it back.
What do you mean back?
Oh, it's so pilly though.
What is it?
But I love it's vintage. So this is a vintage Alfred Dunner piece. Alfred Dunner is still sold, but it's like an old lady brand. But this is like late 70s, early 80s Alfred Dunner. I'm guessing it's late 70s because it doesn't have the shoulder pads in it. And this is one that I will actually sweater shave because it is amazing.
More.
And I think it's actually my size, so it'll probably go in my closet until we keep finding more brewery stuff. I wonder if the brewery went out of business. I'm gonna look it up now. No, I mean, you had the parameters right. Just give me the Tesla. Yes, give me anything Tesla. Tesla, please. Thank you.
Is that the car company or is that a different one?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Actually very, very
If it says it on there somewhere, that's enough. It is a Tesla, as long as it says Tesla on it. No. No. Candies is no. Those are Junior's brands.
like normal person size.
So that's mine. Yeah.
I gotta find all the brewery stuff now. Vince, give that to me, please.
With an I or
I'll
an
be
E?
sure to stock up for him too. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's gonna eat her out.
So Vince is a mid-tier luxury designer. They make men's and women's clothing.
So you're saying I could wear that?
No, this is a women's shirt.
So you're saying I could wear that?
I mean, you can. You'd probably bust out of it.
Yeah, he thinks to me that stuff.
For $1, I will buy that and fix it. But
Yeah.
What about on
No, it's worse when
bias?
you go through the clothing bin.
on the bias is a Target brand. But you said you knew Target.
Not well. All I know is good. What is it? Goodwill. No.
Good.
Goodfellow, Massimo,
The Traveler.
and that's it.
Those feel
So you know the ones that are in the men's department.
I kind of like this.
Okay.
And I kind of tried on for myself.
Monty.
Oh, it's just like that tan one I gave.
He's kind of
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Is this a weird look for me, or do we think it's? I don't know.
I mean, I always like moto jackets.
I've never owned one, so I don't know.
I like them. I don't think they go out of style. I think they get more in style, but they don't ever really go out of style.
Is this how they're supposed to like fit?
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good on
The
you.
sleeves don't look too. I mean, they're long, but I can also just cuff them. Okay.
I have the opposite problem where they're not long enough. No, but thank you. I mean, that is valid.
The only one that sounds weird is Papillon?
That is a word you're trying to say out loud.
It's Papillon.
Okay, so this one, it says Chico's Travelers on it. That is a yes. But it has to say Chico's Travelers, and it'll be like this weird slinky material.
Gotcha.
Oh man, and I found it first.
What?
Because you found them
You
first.
sell them, and then you pay for lunch next time we meet up.
Alrighty.
What did you find? No
She
way.
I was like, these are good.
She
These
gave
are,
you them-
I,
she
I
looked
knew
at them and
that-
she was
I'm
like,
like,
"Oh
they're
my God."
skater. Look them up.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
don't
I couldn't
have
read
to.
what that was, and then
You
I
don't
saw
have to.
this.
These are the vintage ones.
Yeah, you don't even have to look
These
them
are the
up.
vintage $100+.
Yeah, especially since one of the last times I was here, somebody stole a Robert Graham shirt out of my bag.
Oh my God, are you serious? What are you looking for? What are you looking at?
I'm sending a text message.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
that makes me want to go over to the men's real quick. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I just had to sort all the brewery stuff out from the brewery that went out of business, which is why I'll,
There was a brewery that went out of business.
yeah.
I found a whole bunch of Stone brewing shirts here at one point, and I picked them all up.
You should have picked them all up. Like, brewery stuff doesn't stay in my store. It doesn't matter. Like, even the small, obscure one from nowhere.
Yeah. No, that's like, I'll have to see if you still have that Seven Springs one, because I might message you and see if I can buy it for.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I didn't pick it up.
Huh?
I didn't pick it up.
I thought you did.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I might have tossed it and looked it up and then didn't know what it was and then just tossed it back.
No, so it's from my hometown. It's a ski resort, and my boyfriend loves that place.
Okay.
It's actually, he's already got paid, but it's ridiculous.
If you're finding stuff for yourself, that's great. Oh, excuse me, lovely. So badly built. So hopefully y'all realize that one of those lovely ladies was Melissa, the one in the glasses, and then the one with the beautiful curly hair, that is Addison. And I'm so excited that I got to thrift with them today, and also that I got to thrift with my friend Brandon. As we talked about in the car, it was his first time ever thrifting, and we were doing our best to try to like teach him brands on the fly, and he also picked up a few things for himself. But overall, it was just a super enjoyable experience. We moseyed on over to the men's section because that is where Melissa found that pair of Jankos, and
She gave them to Addison before she realized what it was because she didn't actually like look at the tag or she couldn't read the tag because it was stylized. If you've seen 90s Jankos, it's like big puffy bubbly letters. And they worked out a deal where Addison is still going to sell it. She's just going to owe Melissa lunch next time they get together and thrift. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I have never found vintage Jankos, and it was just really cool to see a pair in the wild. And I'm really glad that for $1, Addison has a really great find that she's going to get to go home and resell. And I am going through the men's shirts, the button front shirts. You know, you see a lot of plain button front shirts, but I always look because you never know when you're going to find a Canali or a Burberry or Events or something that's, you know, going to be at least $20 or more. And as I mentioned, it is Power Hour, which means that everything I pick up is $1. Every piece of clothing is $1. It doesn't matter if it's jeans, shirts, jacket, everything's $1. There are a total of 6 carts in the whole store. Yeah, and they got it from, and that's from the last time I was here in December, so there might not be 6 carts anymore.
Got it. I've seen them, I just never get one, but now I wish I had one.
Finding stuff for yourself, Brandon? So when I've gone to Diversity before, I have realized that most people don't want to bend over to look at these bottom racks, and I have found some really amazing things. I found like a whole run of J. Peterman poet shirts or like mountaineer shirts, whatever you want to call them. And those all sold super fast for me. So normally what I will do to go through these bottom racks is just to sit on the floor and go through every single one of them. And that means that I don't have to like break my back bending over. And I just get to, you know, have a break from standing up looking at stuff. And that works out well for me. Zara Men is fast fashion, but depending on what it is, it can do okay. If you see bonobos, I would like to see it. Canali is another brand. Huckberry is another brand. Proof. Like Britches, if you find anything Britches, let me know. Britches is a Y2K brand. Y2K, year 2000, it's technically vintage. We're so beyond vintage now, Brandon.
Well, yes, but I was also just thinking of like.
What does Y2K stand for?
Well, no. Like Y2K was when everyone thought the world was going to end. So
Oh.
I thought like it was just a prepper band or something.
Oh.
Right. What about Andrew Pheasant?
I'll look it up, but I don't know what that is.
This is New York.
It does say New York, and it feels like silk. It is not silk. This is a vintage of something, so I will look that up.
That'd be a good shirt for.
It's too big for him. If it was his size, I would think about it. Oh, that's got too much washwear. It's a vintage shirt. Oh, it's 2XL. I'll get this one. Oh, you can just take the hangers off and put them on the thing if it's easier for you to carry them, because they actually prefer you to do that. Take the hangers off and just leave them there, and they'll take them down. So this is a no, sadly. There's not a high sell-through rate, and the price point is low. So it will take like 2 or 3 years to sell. And oh, did you like it for yourself? It's soft. It is. It feels nice. I can totally tell why you picked it out.
Well, I mean, I'm bigger than him. He doesn't do that around me. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was making a joke. So
Oh.
Puma.
Yes, actually, yes.
Puma shirt.
Gives you more incentive to sort, get things all set up, and list it.
Oh, that's so pretty. Also, if you find spear point collars.
What is a spear point collar?
Okay, so
Master.
okay, so if you see, like this is a so this is a normal collar. So this is a spread collar. See it's how the two bits are spread apart.
Yes.
A spear point collar will look super long.
Ah.
And like it's quintessential 70s.
It's okay. I know.
Is this too grandma for you?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's missing like a bead or two on the arms, but it's not really noticeable in my opinion. But it's like, and it's got one little mark right there and right here.
What's the material? It's acetate? Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's also got puff sleeves. What?
Claudia Nucci, but does it have some stains on it? Coffee stains or possibly blood?
Do you want this one? I won't list it, no.
It's in a clipper, right? It's in a clipper. No? What was the one you said?
I don't know what she said. Yes, ma'am.
Do you want this capsule for brewery for Richmond?
No, that was the one that went out of business. The Castle Brew is the one that went out of business.
It's a like.
Yeah, I know. It went out of business.
Oh, so you don't want.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Oh, that's horribly pilled. That sucks. Hmm?
It's a Chevy shirt.
Wait. May I see it? Thank you.
No problem. I also know Maroon. That's a Target brand.
It is a Target brand.
That's from when I worked there. Artistry in motion.
No.
Harry Ellis.
That is department store.
What size is it? Still, I think you can fit this.
I mean, you can just put it over your shoulders real quick, dude. It's also $1, yes. Oh, sorry, honey. No, I don't mind. Here, I'll put you at the bottom of the basket. How about that? Oh, no. My friends fell down.
Well, hello, welcome to the haul, y'all. I really loved getting an opportunity to shop with other people. I don't get to do that very often, and it was so much fun, and I am just so happy that all of us left with giant piles in our cars. And I really enjoyed taking Brandon thrifting for the first time, and he did really well. He got some stuff for himself, and we asked him if it was a little overwhelming, and he said yes, but you know, trial by fire, I guess. And so what I'm going to actually show you is the stuff that I'm going to put up on Whatnot. I go live on Whatnot every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. And because it's Dollar Power Hour, again, we're doing $2 starts. Normally I go to the bins once a week, but this was my bins trip because honestly, it's pretty much bins pricing, and this way you guys can get either cheap inventory for yourselves if you're a reseller, or you can just get something cheap for yourself to like have and wear, because there's a bunch of different stuff in here. And so let me just go ahead and get into it. So the first piece is actually new with tags, and it is a J. Jill Wherever collection. It is a smooth fit pencil skirt. It's just a pull-on pencil skirt. It's a size small,
And honestly, if this doesn't sell and whatnot, if it fits me, I might just end up keeping it instead of selling it, but we will see. But you know, it's new with tags and it's $1. Of course I'm gonna pick that up. This is the Tesla top. It is like a fitted running top. It's like a men's small. Just has the Tesla logo. Anything Tesla I've ever picked up, it has all sold very quickly because, you know, Tesla bros are Tesla bros. Brett, that's not a bad thing. You're awesome. I'm just saying that, like, they're like, you know, I'm a Bronco girly. I love Broncos. I would totally love to have a Bronco hat. I had one because I went to an event, but it was one of those like mesh trucker caps, and I want like a dad hat to wear when the top's down. Also, that was super fun. I actually like took the top off for our ride up there, which meant like when I got home that night, like I had no voice yet left between like talking to everyone and then also like talking over the wind going 70 miles an hour out on the interstate. Yeah, I didn't have much of a voice left. I kind of still don't have a whole lot of a voice, but it was a really good time. This is the Alfred Dunner Stunner. This is a women's large. I'm guessing this is late 70s. I love this. It will definitely live in this closet if it doesn't sell and whatnot. I do need to sweater shave it within an inch of its life, but it's worth the effort for me because this is definitely something that I would wear until it's sold if it doesn't sell on whatnot. This is a Mizuno shirt you guys saw in the haul or in the shopping portion. It's 2XL. I've never sold their clothing before, but it's a 2XL. It is a running brand. It's like a mesh long sleeve, and that's in great shape. So because of the size and it is a good running brand, I picked that up. This is vintage. I actually got to teach them about vintage Chicos. So before it was called the Chico's Travelers series, it was called the Private Edition. So this is like, this is very vintage Chico's. And it is a full zip, like purple striped jacket with a collar. It is made in the USA. And this is the Acetate Lycra brand. It's a size 2, so I think that's a size large. And I got to teach Addison and Melissa something about Chico's. But yeah, this is basically Chico's Travelers, but it was before it was Chico's Travelers. So there is that, and that is exactly why I picked that up. This is the Athleta piece that Melissa said she didn't want to sell. She says she can't sell it, but it's a 3X, so it is like plus size Athleta, and it is, I think, a sweatshirt dress. Yeah, it's a sweatshirt dress. So it has like this nice little like shawl collar. It has zippered pockets. It's a plus size. I think this is great. I know we're going out of the season for it, but this was too cool of a piece not to pick up. So especially this was $1. I'm gonna keep saying that. It was $1. Like this probably would have been maybe $2 at the bins because it is a little heavy, but so cool. This is something that Brandon found, and it's 2XL, and this is a sweatshirt for Leon Bridges, which is a music artist of some kind. I've never heard of them, but it's a men's 2XL. And it's some kind of band thing, so I picked it up because it was $1. This is Tommy Bahama, and I'm definitely picking this up because this is a 2XB, and it is a Pima cotton button front shirt. Just a basic button front. And I will pick up 2XB and 2XT and Tommy Bahama because they all sell for me. I mean, the more colorful it would be, the better, but it's good size, good brand, good material, and it's purple. And it has the flip cuffs, so definitely doing that then. All right, so you guys saw in the video that I found out that all of the brand new with tags brewery stuff, what that we were finding was because the brewery had gone out of business and I guess just donated all of their merch. I missed one of the shirts, so I did actually get it. And I think it tripped me up because it was the only one that was bright orange, and it says Murder Hole Mango Double IPA, and yeah, so this is a men's large, but That is a bright shirt. But it is new with tags, so I guess if you want a defunct brewery t-shirt, I mean, I'd probably list that. Actually, you know what I'd probably do? I'd probably take that to a buy-sell trade if it doesn't sell and whatnot. But because it's new with tags and they might take it just because it's a new t-shirt and it says Murder Hole. Who knows? But I do like picking up brewery and cidery stuff because they do sell for me. Even like small micro brews that are not in Virginia, I have sold like within a week of me listing them, because if you've ever been to a brewery and tried to buy a shirt, they're $30 to $40. So getting it online, like, you know, for 10 to 15 seems a little bit better if you like the brewery. Well, at least, you know, for your own wallet. This is Albemarle Cider Works in North Garden, Virginia. Will work for cider. There is that t-shirt. That is, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say what size it was. Extra large, men's extra large. Here's something else that Brandon found. This is just Ogio, but it is a Chevrolet embroidered polo, and that is why I picked this up, is because maybe not the actual like brand. It's a size large also, but you know, as I talked about the Bronco stuff, people like their car brands, so that was a for sure. Brandon also found this for me. This is a Magic the Gathering t-shirt, because we're nerds. This is just, this is 5th edition pack t-shirt. This is an extra large. Definitely picking that up. This is something that I believe either Addison or Melissa found. It's Long Tall Sally, so Long Tall Sally has now just gone to the abbreviation LTS. And I've talked about I pick up tall girly stuff because I'm a tall girly. This is I think a size large. I'm gonna sneeze. This is a US 16. So I think that's an extra large. But it just means that it's, even if it's a crop style, it's going to be longer, and then also the arms are going to be longer. So it's a US size 16. You can see how much longer the arms are. So this is supposed to be a cropped style, but you can see how much longer the arms are, and it is a women's size 16, and it's a rib knit. So lots of stretch to it. So that's pretty awesome. And this is Nike Running. This is a men's size extra large. I do well selling Nike. This has the thumb holes, and also it has the reflective strip on the back as well as the reflective swoosh on the front. Perfectly happy to pick that up for $1. I love buying and selling Nike and Adidas and Under Armour when I can get at the bins or here at Diversity, because honestly they do move for me. This is Lucky Brand in a size extra large and a cute little peasant top. My hair just went. But again, Lucky Brand is another one of those brands, just like with the activewear brands, that if I can buy it for really cheap, I will pick it up, just like with Knox Rose. This is a size extra large. Women's like open front. It's just like something to throw over. It's a 3/4 sleeve. Well, actually, yeah, it's a 3/4 sleeve. What is this? I am confused. Oh, it's a 3/4 sleeve, and it also has it rolled up so you can make it a half sleeve or regular short sleeve. But it's just a waterfall front plaid. I don't know, it's kind of cute. But it's a women's size extra large. So I picked this up. Bonobos is one of those brands where it has a high, like it's expensive to buy new. But the resale market, it's like $15 to $20, I think. But it's a pair of men's pants. These are 32/30s and just the plain like khaki color. So I picked that up, and then I also found a Bonobos flannel, and this is a 2XL, so definitely not the same person, but that's okay. So I picked up that because that was a nice flannel, and I know we're going out of the season, but I don't care. I will still pick it up because it will still sell for me. Either it will sell now because it's still cold in places, even though it's like 80 degrees outside right now for us, for me in Virginia. It's still cold in other places. This is at Eddie Bauer, size large. This is the free dry. Again, I've talked about how I pick up outdoor brands as well when I get them for really cheap because they do sell for me, and that's a nice like performance piece. I will also pick up mall brands when they're new with tags and good size. This is Van Heusen and an XXL, and this is a long sleeve polo, and it is new with tags in this Glen check pattern. Or window pane. I think that's window pane. Regardless, it's new with tags, so I picked that up. This is a blazer. This is Sandro Sportswear. It is a women's size large. And I saw this, I saw a sold comp for this that I guess somebody took an offer, probably for around $30, and it still has the belt attached to it. I thought this was very cute. Nice little like blazer. And this they gave to me because, again, I've talked about selling Eddie Bauer. This is new without tags because it still has the little size logo on it. But this is a women's size large flannel. So that was a definite yes for me. And I'm going to change out y'all's battery and then show you the rest of the stuff that is currently in the dryer. So it's still a little wet, but give me just a second. I'll be right back. So all of this stuff is still wet. So it's gonna go right back in the dryer, but I wanna show you because it will be in the auction. This is Under Armour. It's a men's size extra large, and it's just a long sleeve, like loose fit. Does it say loose fit? This is the seamless tee, I'm sorry. Long sleeve, lightweight tee. This is, oh, it's so wet. Blech. This is Blackcraft, which I think is a band. Blackcraft t-shirt. This is a size that exists in the world. I don't know what size you are because you don't say it anywhere on you for some reason. How do you not say what size you are? I'm guessing it's a men's size extra large. Don't worry, I'll do measurements so that way I can tell you, but we're gonna go with men's size extra large. This is something that they gave me because Melissa and Addison gave me because they know I have good luck selling it. It's the Old Navy Luxe, and this is a women's size large. Also, it's green, so they knew I wasn't gonna leave it behind. Just a little Luxe tee by Old Navy. This is an Adidas piece. If you're new here, I say Adidas instead of Adidas because I worked for Adidas for 4 years. This is a men's 2XL. I picked this up because having the little logo like right here is really popular right now. Like where the logo is or how big or small it is seems to like change with what's trendy, but this is what's trendy right now, so this is what I picked up. I would have picked it up even if it was a big logo or even if it was like a small logo over here because it's a 2XL Adidas piece. This is Under Armour, but this is for women. And this is a size extra large women's very Barbie pink top. Also with like the center logo right here. So that I definitely picked up. This is a vintage polo by Ralph Lauren. This is a men's size extra large and it's a blue button front, but they have the rifle strap thing up here at the shoulder. So I picked that up. It is a long sleeve, but it's vintage 90s Ralph Lauren. Here's a pair of cool pants. These I think are 30/30s. These are the legendary pants. Now these do have some flaws on them. They do have a little bit of distressing, but because they're cool, like KUHL, they'll still probably sell. So there's a little couple spots of small spots of distressing like up here. Nothing real major and nothing where like, you know, your crotch is. So I still think these will sell. This is another long, tall Sally piece, but this is a really cool graphic tee. Hold on, I gotta find the size. So whenever you find long, tall Sally, like the modern pieces, you'll just see LTS. If you wanna know what size it is, you have to go down to where the material tag is. So this is a women's size 16 as well. Own your something. Own your destiny, both a cool skull and heart t-shirt. So I picked that up. Here's a pair of tiny Levi's. Well, they're not really that tiny. They're high-rise shorts in a size 27. So little festival shorts there with some distressing. That's factory. Getting all the cheekage showing there. It's like a 2-inch inseam. My whole gluteus maximus would be on display if I did a 2-inch inseam. My butt is too big for that. This is a US size 2XL. This is another Adidas piece. This one, the logo's like over here on the side, but it's like this highlighter yellow hoodie. So I picked that up. Men's 2XL. This is a ditzy floral. This is Gap. A little ditzy floral. I believe this is a women's size large. It's got this cute little like ruffle at the shoulder. It's got a ruffle around the collar. It's got the nice little balloon sleeves. It's just like a nice little lightweight ditzy floral cotton top by the Gap. So I definitely picked that up. That's still wet. That needs to go in this pile on my lap. So I put it back in the dryer. And this is another women's piece. This is an extra large Eddie Bauer. It's got this nice little like ruffle in the front. It's just a basic t-shirt, but again, I picked this stuff up. It does sell for me. And this is the last piece. This is also Eddie Bauer and a women's size extra large. It's this blue like nice little flowy tank. This cute little like ruffly thing up in the front. I thought this was cute and it's the right season for it. And it was $1. And it does, this kind of stuff does sell for me. My nice little pile that needs to go back in the dryer. But as I said, everything that I just showed you is actually going to go up for sale on Whatnot. It's $2 starts. You can get some cheap stuff either for yourself or to selling or resell business. And I hopefully will see you there. It's 7 p.m. on Thursdays is when I go live. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. If not, I hopefully will see you in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this like little shopping trip with friends, because I know I did. And Addison and Melissa and Brandon, if you're watching, thank you again so much for meeting me and hanging out with me and for being my friends, because y'all are awesome and it makes me happy, and I'm happy that those of you that are watching are my internet friends as well, and I hope to make more of you. Until the next time, bye! Bye.
Hero, hero, I wanna be a hero, hero.